Liam. How you guys doing? Say hi, kitty kitty. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, kitty. How you guys doing? What you guys up to? You just grinding out some Speedstorm? What up, ODA? Happy holidays, man. Just kidding, I gotta find where I put my tape. Alright, there's my tape. Where's my mouse now? Moose, how you doing, bro? Baby shark. I'm like surrounded by a bunch of crap. I don't like this feeling. I feel trapped. This is a really bad feeling, being trapped like this. And it's like so weird the way I had to rig everything to do this kind of like I have my microphone. Yeah, we got the mic vice gripped onto the 2-liter so that I could get it like low enough, but I had to put it on a 2-liter because the bass had to be heavy enough to hold the mic up and not tip it over. Really not liking. Yeah, this is not my strength right here. Definitely not. Hey, Santa's coming in 30 minutes, Sith? Hell yeah, man. You staying up for him, huh? Gonna catch his ass. No, baby girl, she's over at her mom's. They're doing a Thanksgiving dinner over there. And then they're gonna spend the night and open up their presents and then have breakfast and then coming back over here. They just left about like 30 minutes ago. Then he goes, ah. You like him, Piggy? Everything you were hoping for? How did we like time that? You see that, right? Like, look at that shit. It's crazy. Almost looks intentional, don't it? I got it. iPhone storage is full. You don't gotta remind me every 2 seconds. I'm not freaking buying cloud storage. I hate this. I hate wrapping. Oh my gosh. What is this? What the flippin'? Are we serious right now? Are we serious? Like, what the fuck? Fuck. Fucking hate wrapping shit. It's not gonna. Yeah, it's a crash out stream. Trying to watch me figure out how to fucking wrap some damn presents. See if we can get through the first one. This isn't even like the oddest shaped one either. I still have fucking squashmallows I gotta wrap up somehow. Let's just breathe. Let's just breathe and chill for a sec. Let me find my fucking vape. this really cool Barbie popcorn bucket. So like the hair comes off and you make your popcorn, and every time you do a little movie night, you have like little popcorn buckets and everything, because we like doing movie night together and stuff, me and her. So that'll be pretty cool. Just lowering my background music a little. Alright, see if we can do it right. Oh, you had an ad? My bad, dude. Not one thing, it's a freaking other. It's either my mouse not working when I want it to, or my phone popping stuff up every 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. Why is this a thing? I just want to wrap some presents and stream it. That's all I want to do. Set ourselves up for success this time. Oh no, they're gone, Trav. They're over at their mom's house doing a Christmas Eve dinner. So I'm just chilling, hanging out, wrapping up shit. How's your night going, bro? Going okay? Just chilling? First time I attempted to wrap this shit, I crashed the fuck out. Hopefully this time is better. Just gonna put a big ass piece of tape all the way across it. Keep that bitch shut. Kitty! That's my kitty. Yeah, the kitty stream. It's not a cozy Christmas stream without the kitty, right? Gonna have the kitty vibes. You know, chitty kitty. On the Christmas vibes. Yeah. She obviously wants my attention, right? Boo is a racer. I mean, might as well. We got Lilo. Alright, one down. One down. 30 minutes later. That's her ability. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, next present. Kiss me, kitty. Red this time. Yeah, what if it like glitched out the entire map that you're racing on? Like made it like strobe really bright and like all the power goes out and then it turns into a dark match? For like however long that ability lasts. sitting on the floor was starting to gross me out. Alright, let's see if we can get this mic a little bit closer to me. You feeling cozy? That's what we're going for, man. Just chilling, vibing out to some holiday shit. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've never really done like this kind of like rapping or, you know, something like that kind of stream before, so. But I have done like product shots. Like I've done a lot of product shots like in my film shit. So like I know how to like kind of like do the setup, and I know how to create an environment and everything, and I'm really good with like, you know, talking with my hands if I have to. But usually like product shots, you don't got to do that. You like set your camera up, put your track on, get your lighting diffusion going on, then you usually have like a little rotator track that you film that it goes around. If it's a video type, obviously if it's like just a photo, you know, you get your angles, you get your shot in, whatever. But this is kind of like my first time doing it like a live type thing. Romy, my homie. What up, man? How we doing? Yeah, we're getting a rap on, you know? You know? You liking this? You liking this, dear chick? You like this kind of vibe? Thank you, thank you. So probably about like right here-ish. How do I do this? How do I do this? We'll make a guesstimation. It's a beautiful cut, right? We never said it was going to be pretty. Obviously, I was never hired at Macy's to do like the Christmas wrapping, gifting, and all that shit. Can you imagine, like me, like with these like ritzy ass customer ladies? Oh, how are you today. Can you wrap this? I'm like, sure, give me that shit. How the fuck you want that shit wrapped up, bro? I got you, my guy. I got you. You just roll up on me and I got like this thick cloud of smell on me. Like, why do you smell like that? What's that new fragrance? I'm like, yes. It's the Jet OG strain we have. Being lazy? Hell yeah. Oh no. What we got going on here, kitty kitty? What we got going on, kitty kitty? This is the terrorizer you guys always hear at night. Right? That's what I do. Like, I have never been pretty about this shit ever. Because I've always, like, had to learn how to do it myself. I'm like, it goes like this, right? Right. It'll hold. And then you just end up getting, like, a bunch of, like, crap. Like, crumbled on both ends. Sort of shit. Wrap the kitties. What you up to tonight, Romy? You just waking, like, kind of getting in chill mode? Saw most of your giveaways. Pretty awesome. A lot of people gifting subs and stuff. It's amazing. Amazing support. Amazing community. POV kitty rips. That's pretty funny. Anybody eat good food today? Any good Christmas Eve dinners going on? Y'all didn't let me know about? Alright. We did it. Thy bidding is done. Dude, yeah, I didn't have my audio going on my WD. I had the actual voice chat audio going, and on the voice chat like video, I was watching the Mario Party. But I just kind of like had WWE going on because I know people like wrestling and stuff, so I was just kind of dicking around on that. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, dude. There was some chaos going in there. Oh, nice. I want some damn Wendy's, man. What are we wrapping next? My kids kind of aged out of these, but I got it more of a like a nostalgia gift because I used to always get them Hot Wheels like every single year. Like they'd be in his Easter basket, they'd be in tons of them and for Christmas and stuff. And his birthday too. I used to get all these giant tracks. I used to literally transform the whole living room. I used to take all of our extension tracks and make all these loops in it. Dude, their mom and grandma hated me when I did that shit. Cause like I would literally make like it was a maze you had to like walk around and through because I had all these crazy jumps going off of tables and shit. Like it was just something I like setting up and shit and doing. No, I just had it's just the kids, you know. I'll just put hers in one pile and his in one pile type of thing because I don't really have anybody else to give presents to and I don't get presents myself. So, like, if I don't gift myself something, then I'm not really getting anything. So, yeah, I think the only thing I really got myself this year, I got myself a pack of Andes to eat. um, I should be hit. I'll get my last shot, my last token to double supercharge my Elsa tomorrow. So I have that to look forward to. So yeah, me cooking for them and everything, like, it's kind of just a little treat to myself, I guess, a little bit. Oh my gosh, thank you, Romy. Thank you so much for that Biddy. Thank you for cheering. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're amazing, Roms. This is like the fact that I get to like not like my kids are gone and shit. I'd be depressed as fuck right now. Like if I didn't have you guys to like talk to and like chill with. I'm like being straight up, dude. Like I'm watching A Christmas Story because I always watch like, you know, A Christmas Story like for 24 hours on Christmas Eve because they used to always show it on like TNT or TBS back in the day. And that's just like what I would always leave it on Christmas Eve into Christmas morning type of thing. But I didn't have like good Christmases and shit. Like it'd be a miracle if the Christmas tree wasn't destroyed by Christmas Day. So like I would legit if I didn't have you guys to like chill and talk with and shit. Like I'd be kind of like going in a spiral right now, probably. It's not only a poor Jack thing. I'm sorry. I don't mean to turn it into like all that. I'm just trying to let you guys know that you guys mean a lot to me. Even though we've not like met in real life or anything like that. That's why it's like, it's not work to me. Like, you know, when I'm telling people, you know, you should be networking if you're starting out and stuff and get to know people and stuff, it's like, it's not just, it's not work to me, you know? It's like, it's more like, hey, what are my friends up to type of shit. it's a, like kind of like a quicker way to me to like hop over and hang out with you for a minute or whatever. Oh, your mom does that too, Moose? Yeah, you guys are amazing, dude. I freaking love you guys. That's not just like me saying some shit. Like, me streaming has been like so hella therapeutic. Gives me an outlet to like be creative and focus and put what I'm good at to use and to share it with people. And I'm not like giving a very specific structure of make this, do it in this timeline, blah, 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 like for somebody else type shit. It's more like I get to express my shit and grow it, you know, in different ways. Yeah, I got a PS5. You game on the iPad Pro with a wireless controller. Yeah, dude, that like I know there's a lot of people that are like just using their mobile phone. You know, there's like a lot of people that are really like struggling in a lot of different ways, you know. What you mean that's all you needed to know? There's lots of kitty intermissions, I guess, in these kind of streams. I do apologize for the little breakups in between of rapping. It just seems like she's wanting some love and some attention. You guys want to see something hilarious? So we got some Cheetos, right? Don't put it on the blanket. I don't want Cheeto dust on the blanket. Yeah, she straight up eats Cheetos though. Yeah, she eats Cheetos, bro. I think she likes the cheese in it. But like she goes crazy over Cheetos. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's like a little treat I give her sometimes. And that also works as far as getting her away from me. I just throw a Cheeto randomly and then she just like goes after it. It uses the MacBook Pro chip. Yeah, she's going crazy over there. I just hear her purring like, but it's a purr. Got the good old Play-Doh, right? Never can go wrong with this. Just put it in a stack and then wrap it. It's like one of those freaking ASMR, like one of those type of videos. Like you just see somebody like just do that over and over. Miko! Meeks in the Meeks. Mr. Mazeeks. You at your family dinner. Mmm, that sexy dessert. Oh, nice cakes and pies. So like this piece of tape serves no purpose. Awesome. How was the dinner? You guys eat some good shit? Yummy, yummy. I got yummy, I got yummy, I got food in my tum. I haven't eaten shit today. I did a lot of cooking. Like I made pies and some cookies for tomorrow and stuff. Made the kids breakfast and lunch, but I don't know. I just don't really eat. All right, Miko, you have a good rest of your Christmas dinner. If I don't see you tomorrow, have an amazing Christmas as well. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out and chatting. I was not lying, bro. He's gonna eat, and then you saw my tribal shit I was telling you about. Let's take a different wrap. Let's pull out some Encanto. This one has a pretty cool pattern on it. Yeah, yeah, I'd be down to design tattoos for people if they want. I have to show you kind of like some of my drawings so you can get a good context, like, of, the kind of, let's see if, I'm trying to remember where one of my sketchbooks is. Let me go check real quick so that I can find it. couldn't find my sketchbook. It's around here somewhere. I've seen it just the other day though. But I can show you kind of like some of the mixed media stuff I do. So this one is like all like kind of like watercolor and ink tints type stuff. I don't know if you know who Old Greg is from the Mighty Boosh, but he was like really like infamous. He was like one of the first really good memes back in the day, and I just did like this whole like watercolor effect of him, like with his like seaweed hair and everything, and getting like the shine down of like his nose and everything. You'd have to look up Old Greg basically to know what the reference is. But I prefer like black and white, like charcoal type stuff. So I do a lot of like really like charcoal graphite, lots of shading type of shit. Yeah, I can do color. It's just, I like playing around with a lot of colors. That's why I was trying to find my sketchbook, because that has like a lot of my other stuff in it that has like really good splashes in there, sort of thing. But yeah, I got like tons of shit for like color and stuff. These ain't even like my graphites that I use. These are just like ink shit that I have like for different tones and shit. I got these for like dry color, that kind of stuff, the premieres. If I want more like bleeding effects and more contrast, I use my intenses. This is like a $80 case right here. Like 80, 100, something like that. Hey Lazarick, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Just chilling, hanging out. Just showing some drawings. Just wrapping presents and hanging out. How's your holidays going? You eat any good food today? Watch any good Christmas movies. I currently have a Christmas Story going on right now on the TV. She saw this the day I got it, and she was just hugging it all day. Then I had to like trick her like when she fell asleep and just like hit it again. You having a good Christmas Eve? Nice, nice. Oh yeah, we got lots and lots and lots of stuff for the babies. Yeah, she got this one, and then I got another big one. Got her the Barbies. Hooking my homie up. My 10-year-old. He's big into like the content creator shit and like like queso and all that kind of shit. So got him watch out, kitty. Got him a couple of different things off of their websites while they were having like sales and stuff. And then got a bunch of like feastable shit like that too. So I ended up picking them like 2 big ass packs of Mr. Beast bars for him to like be crushing on Christmas and shit. Oh, nice. That would be awesome. Getting one of those games for your Switch for Christmas. What's up, Zach? You had a good Christmas? What'd you end up doing? You have good food? Just leave the tail hanging out when I wrap it. That'd be a funny. I'm gonna do that shit. She's gonna know too. She's gonna see the tail and she's gonna hyperfixate on it. You are having a good Christmas? Awesome, awesome. You have a good Christmas Eve dinner so far? Yeah, Yeah, we're strategizing the whole wrapping around the tail. That's what we're doing now. Oh, nice. You got 2 Hot Wheel monster trucks and a glove? Hell yeah, dude. I know you like collecting them and stuff. I see you post pictures on RRC's Discord. And that's a kitty loves intermissions. She likes to be the center of attention. Yeah, not my camera. Not my camera. That ain't happening. Alright, I'm gonna wrap presents, kitty. Uppies and stretchies. Appreciate everybody hanging out and chilling, vibing out to a little Christmas. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight and have an amazing Christmas morning tomorrow. Take the horse with Rojo Harry, ba ra 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 ra. Yeah, I'm starting to get better, right? Well, this one was an easier shape. Like, it's a basic square, rectangle, whatever. It's a 4-sided shing of majig. So. It's a thing that's a shape that has 4 sides. That's all we know. Yep, we're at the Chinese scene. Time to roll it back. Don't think it's gonna fit. No. Hey, Merry Christmas, Cloud. How you doing? Just rapping, hanging out, chatting, getting our roll on, you know? How you doing tonight? How's your Christmas Eve? How's your holiday? Rapping's having its ups and downs. We had a crash out at the very beginning of the stream. Tape was catching everything and ripping as we were trying to figure shit out. Physics. Fucking physics. Yeah, we've been hanging out and vibing with everybody, seeing what everybody's up to. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna do it. Need more paper than that. I think we can get the Barbie in though. No? No Barbie's gonna fit in that? Oh yeah, like a piece of candy type thing. Sure, this will fit in here. What you getting into tonight, Cloud? This. Oh my gosh. I have like all the surgical precision of fucking Bubba from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Just it works. Oh no, where's the tape? No. Tape. Oh no. 10 minutes later. Oh my gosh. Why is it coming off in like tiny pieces. Fuck. Ah. What is this? What is this? Ah. Alright. Ah. Tape. We got this. We got this. We can do this. I'm like legit struggling. Merry Christmas. Wait, who did this go to? Yeah. That's where we're at. Snapchat, oh, the notifications and shit. Oh, your net's being a little pain. What else we got going on? Socks and underwear for him. He'll be super excited about that shit, right? Just put this in a bag since he's not gonna care about it. Yep, good old gift bags never let you down. Do I what? Paper? Do I like keep old paper? Is that what you're asking? It's presentable, right? Something. Oh, to get the paper to go in the gift bags. Yeah, yeah. There has been like a year or two where I had to like improvise. One year I used like toilet paper, I think. Yeah, that was a fun one right there. I remember when I was like really young and I didn't even have wrapping paper and I wrapped it in like lined roll paper that you like write on in school. That's what I wrapped it in. And like I decorated by drawing on it and coloring a little bit and put a couple stickers on there and stuff. Oh, my PJs? Oh, now you get to see my PJs. These are my light sides. Yeah, we're in cozy mode. We're chilling, chilling. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Guess we're picking out. I don't think this will fit. No, I don't think so. Something smaller will though. That's probably how we'll do that. Yeah, I got a pair of dark side too. These are actually the only like light side type of stuff I have. Besides Yoda, I have lots of Yoda stuff. Really? Why is it ripping? Why was it stuck on there? Hermicraft? No, I don't think I've heard of that. What is that? No, the kind of crafting I do is like I have a Cricut machine and I have a bunch of like different vinyls and stuff. It's actually what I was gonna be doing for my subscribers. I'll I'll like mail you like different things I design in Cricut, like my own designs, because I do my own SVGs and stuff. Um, so like I do shirts. I do like pretty much anything you can do on a Cricut. That's I do it. Because we had like a good like we had a craft room that had like a good $70,000 worth of cricketing stuff because my kid's grandma she was like the head of their that company's HR department when we lived out in Utah and Vegas. So like she like got not only got the discounts, but they're when they are completely wiping inventory, like they have to either donate it or like find ways of getting rid of it type of thing. So we ended up with tons and tons and tons of rolls, like giant, like factory size rolls of like smart cut paper and like stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of all these different sampler packs and all the cutting tools you could ever imagine, type like Scrooge McDuck type shit. So like I have like a little stockpile of like different materials and stuff like that. So for my subscribers, I was gonna do like like after 3 months, I would like ship you out like maybe like a beanie or a hat or like because I'm wanting to do T-shirts. I just don't know like which month. Maybe after 3 months, that would be enough to get you a little T-shirt type of thing going on. Maybe like the first 2 months they can be like I was thinking like the first month maybe it'd be like a sticker or something like a decal that you could put like on your folder or even something you could put on your car or something. And then maybe like, I was thinking of I like doing bookmarks like for actual books. I like because I have a laminating machine and stuff too. So I like designing kind of in that long format and like making like really fun bookmarks because I have a huge like physical library. So like books is like definitely like my thing. Very creative. Thank you. Yeah, I'm an introvert. So always found ways of entertaining myself, which is what got me into the film industry and all that. And then my mom was an artist too. Um, so her main thing was like airbrushing. She learned off of one of her boyfriends. That boyfriend, he was actually the concept designer and artist for that movie Coneheads back in the 90s. All of like those airbrushed scenes that you see of like space and like those really like sci-fi exterior scenes, he did all of that artwork because that was like his big thing was he airbrushed a lot of really cool like sci-fi like planet scenes, like really like crazy looking stuff. And he taught my mom, and when he died he gave like all his stuff to her. She ended up going kind of like she was a good airbrush artist, but it's like really hard to get airbrushing down. I've tried it as well. um, it is really hard to get it down like yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. um, he she really got um airbrush because like when you're doing paints, like getting the right spray out, like as far as the right pressure, getting it at the right length, using the right tips, making sure that your paints are mixed well to where you're not getting little spurts coming out and stuff. Like all of that plays a huge factor in addition to using like stencils and stuff like that to get your shapes and whatnot. And then wind is a factor too. If you're not in a controlled environment, which is dangerous because you got to have ventilation. But if you got like wind or something like that, dude, dude. So she ended up getting really good at sandblasting. That was like her big thing. She was it was basically like airbrushing, but you're doing it with sand, and she did it on mirrors, like on the back sides of mirrors. She would make these crazy designs that would leave like this white, like scratched up design, but she would make these really cool stencils for them. So you'd have this giant mirror that had like this giant like scene of like ships sailing, but the water is the mirror type thing. Or like she would do one where it's like a hot air balloon like flying in the air, but instead of a sky, it's the mirror is your reflection sort of thing. So yeah, when we were together, her and I, she would take me, because she would do that kind of stuff like on the weekends, because her regular job, she was like a dancer, like at clubs and stuff. Um, so it's like, if I didn't have a babysitter, I kind of like was around that scene a lot, like with her friends and stuff like that. So I got to get exposed to a lot of adult stuff earlier on and learn about different walks of life and whatnot. But on the weekends, we would either be doing like sidewalk shows that she would have a tent up in and stuff. You know, like those art shows that are like out in parks and stuff like that. And then we would also do like sci-fi convention areas. This was before like cosplay and all that kind of stuff. This was like hardcore nerds type shit. Like people there like were legit Trekkies since like the 60s or some shit. Like full garbs and everything. And there was no like popularity as far as like people streaming it or even people like filming it and like showing it on TV. There was none of that. It was like you did it because you loved it and you met up with your friends who were also doing it, like some LARPing type shit. So like I got to see like, you know, like a lot of like up and coming artists like doing their own comics, illustrations. They might not even have like somebody that can do color yet, so everything is still kind of in black and white. So there's a lot, and they like give you like free stuff, like pieces of their work and stuff like that too. It's really cool. Kind of like being around that. So that did have a pretty big influence on me. Where'd my tape go? Yeah, your mom worked at a bar when you were 6. I was a bartender in my 20s. I really liked it. Cause like I'm not gonna sit there and drink. Like I really didn't like drinking like that. Like I would do it every now and then, like with my friends, like you know after work or something sometimes, but or if it's a get together, kickback or something like that. But I always preferred, you know, if I'm doing something like smoking or something like that, just chilling. Frisk, how you doing, bro? Sorry, I'm just pulling up YouTube chat now. checking it out. I haven't missed too much. But I only have like one person watching. I don't think they're feeling that. I don't think they got those kind of vibes going on. They probably was thinking I was going to be gaming or something. Alright. Let's see. New paper. Hell smoker. Yeah, it's a more controlled type of thing, because like when I lived in Utah, I found like microdosing like really helped a lot with like anxiety, depression, just kind of like letting go of kind of the shit that holds you back, you know, that shit that's kind of your worst enemy sort of thing. It really like helped in a lot of areas. That's not to say I didn't like macroing every now and then either. But I understand enough about my body and how I'm going to react, that I can do that, and it's not like, you know, crazy shit's happening or I'm doing crazy shit or anything like that. If anything, it opens up the gates for me, because like I'll realize, like I'll start crying about some shit or I get really upset about it, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize like it was getting to me on this kind of level sort of thing, you know, because I'll have plenty of safeguards and filters and buffers in place. Just that's that self-realization shit, right? Gotta do what you gotta do for self-preservation's sake. But when you open up those gates sometimes, then that's when you get to kind of like talk to yourself, so to speak. But yeah, I don't like medications like pills and stuff. Like I don't like the dependency you can have if you forget to take them or you get taken off of them, sort of thing. I don't like that a lot of them can like turn your brain into mush, basically. I don't like that it prevents, like it does something to my reaction times, and it honestly feels like I'm not myself. And I get, you know, certain medications are supposed to help. Like if you're taking an antidepressant, it's supposed to help you not be depressed. So of course you're not going to be like your normal self, sort of thing. But it was like I almost felt like I had no personality. I was like just existing, sort of thing. And I really hated that feeling, even though I didn't feel the sadness as much, or, you know, whatever. It was like, I don't know, I just didn't feel alive as much as I didn't feel depressed anymore or whatever. I just didn't feel like anything at that point. And it's like, I can't live like that. That's not living, you know? I would rather deal with some up and downs, with the good and the bad, you know, like positive and negative shit in life. I would much rather take it as it is and endure what I can endure and put into practice the tools I've been working on myself. I would much rather, yeah, it's going to be harder, but I'm still myself and I'm growing with it. It's not like I'm covering and masking the shit up, right? You have to do pills like for that kind of stuff before your medications. Yeah, I can't even do pills. Like I have like a natural gag reflex for some reason. Like, you know, like pills just like don't agree with me on any sort of level, sort of thing. And it's like I have to have a really extreme bad like migraine, headache, whatever. Like it has to be killing me for a few hours before I finally give in and take like an ibuprofen or some shit like that. Like I will try every other resort until I finally have to give in, sort of thing. that could be just the native in me as well. You know, it's like that ain't right. It's not natural. Like that sort of shit. I don't know. A little bit of an old soul, I guess. Cause like I don't have a problem with like shit. I think I packed it up. Um, I have like this whole book of botanical mixtures and tonics and shit. Like it's all like, you know, like stuff you go to an actual herb stuff shop that you can get, you know, like ground up roots and different things that have different municipal effects. And it's this whole book, like it's a mixology book, so it's meant to be like a natural bartender type of thing. Like it's a lot of these mix um, formulas are for alcohol, but it's not like you're leaning heavy on mixers and all this syrups and shit. It's like you use a little bit of this, a dash of that, a zest of this, and it has these properties, but it also comes from a little bit of a more of a like naturalist approach, you know, obviously being botanical, so it has some spiritual aspects to it as well. Barbara O'Neill. Trying to think. It does kind of sound familiar. What does she do? You're gonna have to slide into my DMs, club. I know you like not talking to people and shit, but I think we could have some shit to talk about. Know what I mean? Just like hit me up on Discord or some shit. Shoot me some links. Oh, she was an advocate for that? Was that over here in America, or was that like in Scotland or something like that? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll just tape it up. Oh, it was an ad. So I was asking, is she like from America, or is she like English or something like that? Like, where was she advocating for that at? Yeah, that was a question for you. If that lady you admit, and then I also said you should hit me up on Discord too. Probably have a lot of shit we could talk about. We already have this much in common about that shit. Like I know you're an introvert and you like it that way too, but I think we could have a lot to talk about. What's up, Moose? Oh, my question was she from like America where she was advocating it? Or was she like in England or like where you're at? Like, I don't know what your guys' like laws about like herbal remedies are or anything. But I know here in America they don't like it. You know, they would rather have insurance companies tell you what to do and what's healthy for you than people that know how to heal. How you doing, Cookie? Welcome, welcome. She's from Australia or New Zealand. Yeah, I have to check her out. Oh yeah, we gotta tape this bitch. Fuck that shit up. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Yikes. Yikes. This is not gonna be pretty at all. It's like a smashed hamburger right there. Oh, nice. Where are you gonna go, what are you gonna go see at the movies? The new Avatar? Alright. That works. That works. Need to stretch my knee. I used to do a lot of longboarding and working in restaurants for hours on end. It has caught up to me where I gotta wear like a compression on my knee sometimes, especially when it's like cold out or like it's rainy or something like that. Like I'll feel that shit where I can be like barely walk sometimes because I just like blew my knee out so many times, like longboarding or working like 12 hours a day, like opening and closing, and then turning around and opening back up the next night. Like that shit wears down on you. It only started bothering me like a few years ago. Yeah, it's a copper fit. And then, some days, just to keep up with you damn kids, let me show you what my setup is. Just to like be fucking keeping up with you kids, being on your level. I gotta put, this is what I call my driver's gloves. Really, they're like my old people. Like I've been gaming for too many years, gloves. So yeah, I gotta tighten it up just so I can like get my reaction speed the way it used to be. So yeah, like I have to like literally like get get 10 years back basically by doing this. The fancy kids? Is that for me? Alright, sounds good, Trevi. You hopping out for a minute? What's up, Irish? How you doing tonight, bro? How's your Christmas Eve going? Just catching up on chat for a second. Oh, yeah, keeping up with kids like in their 20s. Basically, people who can just like grind it out, grind it out, grind it out with like repercussions. Gotta like brush my shit. My shit's like kind of crazy. Crazy, crazy hair. I got a few. Got a few. I still got stockings. Like I do crazy big ass stockings. I have to like strategize what goes into where and how it fits, sort of thing. Just cleaning up some of the mess around here. Getting a little bit of my sanity back. Tetris? What you know about some Tetris? You ever play Luminous? I freaking love Luminous. It's kind of like Tetris, but it's music and rhythm based. So like your specials and stuff, you gotta like kind of like time the tempo and the beat, like for when the line clears the rows, sort of thing, and then it pops off with like different effects and stuff depending on what kind of combos you pull off. Yeah, it's really cool. You should check it out. I used to play it all the time on the PSP back in the day. And they've re-released it. It's on PS5 and PS4 and all that. I would assume it's on PC. The new one just came out a couple months ago. you to this lowly state. It was so poisoning. Shit's freaking hilarious. I managed to get along somehow. Alright, let me see what we got going on here. Alright, maybe this is big enough. You got it on PS4? You're hiding behind the presents. It's funny. Hey. Get out there. Come on. almost professional looking. Definitely Frankenstein's monster. This is a really cool controller. I got them. It's like super limited edition. Only came out this year, and they're not gonna re-release the design. There's only like so many that were actually like made. I think it actually has a like a number on it as well. Out of like, I think it's like 10,000 that they made. So I think he's really gonna like that a lot, because he's been needing a new controller. I think he'll cook on it probably. You gotta like actually order it on PlayStation's website to get it, so it's not like you can get it like Walmart or something like that. Yeah, what up, Glenn? How you doing, bro? Just wrapping up some presents and shit. Just kicking it. How's Turks? How's the family? How's Christmas Eve? You having pretty good Christmas over there so far? Yo, absent. Aloha. How you doing? Merry Christmas. You good? Heading home on Friday to drop the kids off, then bounce to South America. What you gonna be doing in South America, man? You just doing a world tour? You gotta be a bounty hunter. Gotta be. That's why it took you three. That's why it took you like 3 months in Asia. You had to track that motherfucker down. All right, PS5 controllers wrapped up for him. He should be happy about that. What are you up to, absent? Did you stream tonight? You just been kicking it, like hanging out in snacks room. Alright, I think all the presents are wrapped. I just need to do the stockings now. Hey, welcome back, Frisk. Just finished wrapping up presents. Now we're just doing stockings. Oh, you're good, dude. What'd you have for dinner? I still haven't had anything to eat today. You gonna hop into some Speedstorm? Alright, sounds good, bro. Appreciate you hopping in and kicking it for a minute. Put like a random like thing of garlic in there too, just to throw his ass off. Answer's clear. It's having someone near, someone dear, someone to care for, to be there for. I have you too. Someone to do for, muddle through for. I have you too. Someone to share joy or despair with, whichever betides you. Life becomes a chore unless you're living for someone to tend to, be a friend to. I have you too. Someone to die for, do or die for. I have you too. Could be we three get along so famously, 'cause you two have me and I have you too. Y'all know me on these old movies, bro. I know like all the words. Home Alone 2 tonight at the hotel? Hell yeah, dude. We got some chitty chitty bang bang going on. Gotta find where the tube candy went. I got like a bunch of the different tubes. Just don't know where I put them at. Yeah, I don't know where those tubes are. Alright. I think that's pretty much everything. Stockings done. Presents wrapped. Alright. Just gotta do cooking. Some more cooking stuff. And clean up before they come back over in the morning. Alright, you have a good one, Glenn. You have a good rest of your evening. Have an amazing Christmas in the morning, man. Appreciate you hopping in and hanging out. I might do a speed storm, a little bit of speed storm. So yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out and kicking it. Wrapping presents and all that. It's pretty fun. So yeah, probably be on speed storm a little bit, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming in the morning. I got a lot to do before they head over. So I hope you guys have a good Christmas morning. I might start a speed storm stream. Depends on how much time I have right now. But I hope you guys are having fun, whatever you're doing. Hope you're having a blast. I'm gonna grab me something to eat and clean up all this craziness and get it looking nice for them for tomorrow. And then we'll see if we have enough time to do like an hour or two stream. Because I do got to get up early to start on the ham and all that stuff, so it's ready by the time they come over. Alright, so we'll be ending our wrapping stream up and see if we have enough time to do a quick little like power hour or something tonight in Speedstorm. Alright, appreciate you guys so much for hanging out and chilling and kicking it. Appreciate you tons, Romy Rome. Showing that love. Appreciate everybody kicking it and chilling. Freak, Glenn and Frisk, Moose, everybody that absent, Abby. Yeah, appreciate you guys a lot. So hopefully in an hour or so I can start a stream. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to get all this cleaned up and everything done. So appreciate you guys hanging out and kicking it. And hope you guys, if I don't see you in a little bit, hope you guys have a good rest of your night and amazing morning for Christmas. Alright, holidays. Alright, love you guys. You guys have a good one. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in an hour or so. Find somebody to raid to. See who's on. Might go.